We're honored and privileged that you would take the time to have so many of our industry and community partners with us this afternoon. And of course, our students and the faculty and staff that are here today to show you what they can do for you. And that's an important distinction, what we can do to help you as you further your business and your ideas.
This space very much is the desirable part. You bring your problem in here, we help to iterate on it. We help to define it, make sure we're solving the right problem. Large projects can take years just to plan, and at the end of the day, you didn't solve the right problem. We don't have that much time.
I had the opportunity to work on a research project focused on personal health records for eHealth Ontario. The highlight of that experience was getting to present my findings at their office in downtown Toronto. On behalf of students, thank you to all of you for making experiences like mine possible.
This morning to celebrate the next chapter in the expansion of the City School initiative. Almost 2 years ago now, we celebrated the launch of the City School mobile classroom. This unit, the one we're standing in today, has been located in 4 communities and has served almost 200 students. With this mobile classroom, we're literally taking Mohawk College on the road.
I'm pleased to announce that Mohawk College and the Marshall School of Skilled Trades and Apprenticeship is receiving $4,084,635 for the mobile classroom project under the new Skills Trades Awareness and Readiness Program. This mobile unit is brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Why? Because it's going to help us reach groups that are underrepresented yet qualified. This is enabling people to obtain well-paying jobs. This is a true success story.
iPad is a relative, and that's the key, it's relative training, and ultimately there needs to be a robust pipeline of capable individuals available to fill these positions. And it's recognized that a partnership between industry, the college, and the federal government is a dynamic way to support this need. So we thank you for the opportunity to be part of this today, and we're looking forward to where it takes us. Great. Thank you very much.
I can tell you that Mohawk College is going to do more, and we're starting now. We're going to use a solution that we know works, education, and we're going to use a model that we've proven works, City School. With a 5-year plan called Challenge 2025, we intend to build on the success of the City School model and Mohawk's extensive partnerships in the Hamilton area. We are convinced that we can and must do more, be more for the people in our community.
variety of sources, and we have. We have PhDs, we have master's students, and if we just stopped there, our office would look like a bunch of people standing around a photocopier wondering why it doesn't work. And these students and their courage and their curiosity and their willingness to leap, often blindfolded, is something that I credit the Idea Works and the AMIC concept with.
The library got involved in City School because it aligns so well with our mission, which is to try to support learning for everyone. And City School does that. It creates a barrier-free access to education, and it brings the college into different parts of the city, that are, especially those communities or neighborhoods that are most in need.
This is the north end of Hamilton, and it is the lowest in poverty. We're a red district, and having this partnership is extremely important for the whole entire community, and it's just made it bigger and better.
We are thrilled to work in partnership with Mohawk College on the City Schools Initiative. We know that from the reputation that Mohawk has in the community, that the quality of the candidates that come through initiatives like City Schools have a great impact on the work that we do with seniors and the people that we serve in the community.
We've been in partnership with City School for the past 2 years. We brought the mobile unit into Denville last year in 2018, and this year it's headed to Caledonia in 2019. Rural communities like Haldeman County face challenges accessing sometimes post-secondary opportunities, and so when you can bring programming that responds to local industry right to your community, it gives rural communities opportunities to grow and thrive.
We reached out to Mohawk, and they've agreed to come back into our space and provide the bundled arrows, targeting those homeward bound women. If we can get people to do that here, then they can see they can again go into the college, and if the college is here, just make it more accessible. Again, it's making it accessible to the populations that just don't see it as accessible in any way.
The Hamilton Port Authority is committed to improving access to education and employment in the Hamilton community. It's something that we feel very strongly about. It's been amazing working with the staff at City School by Mohawk. They're a dedicated professional team who are working continuously to break down barriers to education.
The City School's been a terrific boon to what the Annex does, because we're co-located. We're literally side by side each other in the office. If there's somebody that maybe is coming from one of the priority neighborhoods and they want to access some schooling opportunities, we can put them in touch with City School. And because of that, somebody might get an opportunity to attend post-secondary that they wouldn't have thought possible.
City School is important to Hamilton because it's giving this community a safe place to come to get an education where they're already familiar with the surroundings and the supports in this actual building.
All our work is based on partnerships and the significance of them. Without the partners, we couldn't do the work alone. So with the partnerships, we can utilize everyone's strengths and resources to help build great partnerships to do good things. City School is very important to the community as a whole. We believe in education being the basis of allowing for smarter decisions for youth, or for them to make that choice, to open new doors and new opportunities for quality of life.
Giving as many people as possible an opportunity to realize their dreams makes for a better world.
Well, education is contagious. It really is, and it's the key that opens so many doors. By opening that door, you're just changing lives.
It's immeasurable what the consequences could be for somebody, and it's that spark, it's that first step that makes it possible to do it. It's a fantastic opportunity for a first step to change your life.
We love everything about this. It clearly is a success. It's changing lives. It's leveling the playing field, and all of those things are values that we believe in and programs that we have committed to over time. So it's a winner. It's a winner in every respect.
Why do I give to City School? The biggest reason that I think and I know that I do is that I really feel that this is very, very important for our community.
The City School is a fantastic vehicle for reaching out into the community to maybe people who would otherwise not have considered a college education. And when we get out into the community, then they take the first step.
This is very inspiring to see the City School helping so many people, moving communities. And at the end of the day, that answer, what kind of Hamilton we want to be in. City School is the answer for that.
The area that's really need the school, instead of the student go to the school come to the student, which is, I think, is very important.
We would not be where we are today if we hadn't had education. I feel very fortunate, and if it's possible to help anyone that wants to go to school, I'm all for it.
I just think it's a wonderful program, just for anybody that's perhaps didn't get their education for many, many reasons, and to become older and as an adult and be able to go somewhere and learn a trade or learn a skill. I think it's wonderful. It gives people hope.
For us, it was a no-brainer. My relationship with Mohawk goes back to almost 20 years. Mohawk has always been an organization without boundaries. It has always reached out into the community.
You need to realize that these people have been given an opportunity and they're very thankful for it, and they will give back to the community.
This is one way that we can support something that for us is completely in alignment with our personal values.
Every person needs to be leader in his own way to keep and take care of the others. And City School is an excellent opportunity for people to contribute.
This is a place that is making a difference each and every day, and it's creating a future that wasn't even imaginable for many of the students that have enrolled and graduated from City School.
I'm continuously surprised by how this has evolved and in the ways that it's evolved.
You know, kids dream of growing up, getting married, their dream jobs, all kinds of things. And honestly, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be Matlock and Perry Mason. I wanted to be that kind of lawyer, that awesome, I can solve the crimes kind of lawyer. When I was 18, I met a boy, thought he was great. Applied for law school, was all ready for that, and got pregnant. So, bye-bye dreams. I stayed with him for 6 years. He was not a nice guy. It really, after going through a relationship like that, it really takes a toll on you. You begin to lose faith in yourself. You don't have the self-esteem anymore. So I actually went onto the Mohawk website. I was just going to do the continuing education programs. Couldn't really find anything that fit me, and I was just messing around on the website. And I saw this banner that said, try college for free. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. If it's a good program, maybe I'll pursue it more. If I don't like it, I haven't spent any money, and I got a bit of college under my belt. The risk factor was the big choice. I'm living off of a single income. My husband's the one that works. So going back to school is actually huge. It's not easy, but it's been so good. And I do find like my confidence is getting boosted. I've managed to make a few friends, but it all started with this room. Sometimes that's all you need, is that little tiny spark. And City School can be one of the places you can get that. If it wasn't for City School, I wouldn't be here. It gave me that chance to prove I could do something with myself. Since even starting City School, I think my dream is I'd like to work at MAC. I'd like to work with those kids. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and who knows, maybe my new dream will come true, and that would be nice. It would be.
Good morning. Scano and greetings to everyone. My name is Tanya Jacobs, and I am a member of the Indigenous Education and Student Service team here at Mohawk College. I am honored to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee nations. These lands are protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement and are home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. I would like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers who will be providing drumming to our ceremony. We believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today, we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize our students' achievements with an honor song. Nyawa, thank you. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and the platform party.
Good morning, graduates, families, and friends, faculty and staff. My name is Paul Armstrong, and I have the honor of serving as the Vice President Academic for Mohawk College and will act as today's Master of Ceremonies. How about another round of applause for the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers? Thank you very much. Students and guests, please remain standing to join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Jillian Gibson from Mohawk College's music program.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Convocation is a special celebration for all in attendance. We ask that you stay at your seat until the entire ceremony is complete. And we would ask if you have anything in your pocket that beeps, rings, chirps, or sings a song, that you set it to the silent setting. I am now proud to declare this convocation ceremony is open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment, and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate. It is also an opportunity to thank those who supported you throughout this important stage of your educational journey. I would now like to introduce to you our platform party. Platform party, please stand when you are called and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. First, it is my pleasure to introduce the faculty who helped get you here today. Faculty, please stand and be recognized. From the Mohawk College Board of Governors, Sherry Meredith. Tracy Richardson. Zach Feldman. The President of Mohawk College and the Mohawk College Foundation, Ron McCurley. The President of the Mohawk Students Association, Sheldon Coombs. Our alumni speaker for this morning's convocation ceremony, Catherine Kalinowski. And finally, our staff, alumni, and union representatives, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for joining us for this ceremony. Audience, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. Platform party, please be seated. I am pleased to introduce Kyle Datskew from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward and welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Thank you, Paul. Congratulations, class of 2019. I know we're the morning convocation here, but give yourselves a round of applause. Let's get going. You're graduating. My name is Kyle Datskew, and I'm a member of the Mohawk College Alumni Advisory Council. As you walk across this stage today, I'll proudly welcome you to the Mohawk College alumni family, a large family with over 125,000 members. It was through your hard work and persistence that you've reached this moment today. Throughout your time at Mohawk, you've made memories and connections that will last a lifetime. I encourage you to stay in touch with the people you met here and continue to build on the relationships you developed. The Mohawk College Alumni Association will help to serve as a direct link to fellow graduates and the college. You have an open invitation to come back and visit the campus, attend alumni events, and stay connected in person and online. I invite you to take a look at the Alumni Benefits booklet, which we'll receive following today's ceremony. You'll discover the many ways that the Alumni Association strives to help you benefit, connect, and succeed in your life beyond college. Today, I will be at the side of the stage to present you with your alumni pin. My hope is that you will wear it with pride and as a symbol of the solid education that you will carry with you as you head out into the world. Once again, on behalf of the Alumni Association, we welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being an alumni member represents, and we look forward to supporting you throughout your career and life. So now, it is my pleasure to introduce our alumni speaker, a 1993 graduate of the Social Service Worker Program. Catherine Kalinowski has excelled in her career since graduation. Today, she's the Chief Operating Officer at the Good Shepherd Centers in Hamilton. Early in her career, Catherine was instrumental in the development and implementation of several new programs, including the Women Abuse Support Program, the SAGE Family Camp Program, and Mary's Place, the first shelter in Hamilton for homeless single women. She has dedicated both her career and her volunteer time to helping those confronting poverty, homelessness, mental illness, addiction, and abuse to find a path to a healthy, productive, and dignified life. In 2014, she was honored with a YWCA Woman of Distinction Award, and in that same year, she was also inducted into the Hamilton Gallery of Distinction for her work in being a voice for Hamilton's homeless. Please join me in welcoming Catherine Kalinowski.
Good morning, everybody. Board of Governors, President McCurley, members of the Platform Party, family and friends, and of course, graduates. I am so pleased to be here today and honored to play a small role in recognizing the academic achievements of today's graduates. More than 20 years ago, I crossed the stage as a graduate of Mohawk College's Social Service Worker Program. I am acutely aware that my education at Mohawk was pivotal in launching me on a career path that has kept me gainfully employed, but has allowed me innumerable opportunities to grow in my understanding of the world, to feel profoundly connected to my community, and most importantly, to do work that deeply resonates with my personal values and beliefs. I very much hope that your Mohawk education offers you the same. The opportunity to use your skills and knowledge in a meaningful way in your work and as an engaged citizen. I began my career at Good Shepherd Centers as a frontline worker in an emergency shelter for women and children fleeing abuse. I was frankly astounded and gratified that I was being entrusted to do this important work. I did not believe, however, that this was the place that I would stay. A faith-based social service agency, run by a group of religious brothers, no less, was not exactly what I had envisioned as the backdrop for my unbridled feminist fervor, my burning desire to overthrow the patriarchy and build a more just world. More than a quarter of a century later, I am still working alongside those brothers, having learned that the most amazing opportunities can be found in some of the most unlikely places. That is just one of the lessons I've learned since my own convocation from Mohawk College. I offer you a few others as food for thought as you set out on your new path. Be a lifelong learner. To be productive and effective and to excel, you must build on the foundation of knowledge that you have spent the last months and years acquiring. Commit yourself to unlearning as well. Think critically about the ideas that we are all socialized to embrace about differences in people and about how power and privilege is distributed. Be prepared to change your mind. Be humble enough to admit your mistakes and to draw on the lessons that are inevitably found in failing forward. Asking for help, accepting criticism, and being accountable for your actions will allow you to grow and allows others to build trust in you. Recognize the gift of being in service to others. Many of you graduating today will work directly with people, sometimes in very vulnerable circumstances. Even the most routine interactions, treating people with empathy, respect, and dignity can be transformative for you and for them. I encourage you to surround yourself with the unusual suspects. We have a pronounced tendency to surround ourselves with people who seem most similar to us. Check yourself. Do the people you live near, work with, and socialize with reflect the diversity of the community you live in? If not, you are limiting yourself in the most extraordinary way. Be intentionally inclusive. Don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. Speak up. Use your privilege to be an ally to those with less power. Don't dismiss people who see the world differently than you. Learn to sit in the tension, to stay at the table, even when that gets very uncomfortable. It is in the tension that common understanding can be forged. It is where innovation happens and the way forward can be found. And finally, build community in your workplace, where you study, where you worship, where you play. Get curious. Put down your phone and go outside. Find people who share your passions, support a cause, volunteer, help a neighbor. The relationships that result will enrich all aspects of your life, and your engagement will create a healthier, more inclusive, and resilient community for all. When I graduated from Mohawk College, I had a fire in my belly. I wanted to change the world and right all the wrongs I saw around me. While my passion has never diminished, I did begin to see that most real and lasting change happens incrementally. I have learned the importance of being fully present in the moment, giving my best self to the task immediately in front of me. Having a successful relationship with the present moment brings me closer to realizing my goals. We live in challenging times. There is so much broken in our world. And yet as I stand here, I feel quite hopeful. Hopeful because if you, about to venture out on the next phase of your journey, strive to be your best self, to act with integrity, to practice decency and empathy, to show reverence for our environment, and to respect difference, to live fully in the moment, you will find personal and professional success, and you will be an agent of change and a force of light. Congratulations.
Thank you, Catherine. We're very proud to be able to count you as an alumni of Mohawk College, and thank you for everything you do for the betterment of our community. It is now my pleasure to introduce Sheldon Coombs, President of the Mohawk Students Association, who will now bring greetings to the graduates.
Thank you, Paul. My message today is directly to the graduates. On behalf of the Mohawk Students Association, congratulations on completing your education at Mohawk College. You did it. Take a moment, let that soak in, and give yourselves a round of applause. Today, I'm going to talk to you about faith, and I'm going to talk to you about support. I'd like to share with you a story based on my own experiences with these topics. A little over 2 years ago, I was working in a general store in the small town of Selkirk, Ontario. I had graduated high school, but I wanted more out of life. However, I didn't know what to do or how to do it. Then one day, after almost a year of working there, a man who I'd never met before came in and grabbed a bag of Skittles. We got to talking. He told me a little bit about himself. His name was Michael. He lived in town, and he was a pastor at a local church. He began to come in more regularly, and we soon became friends. We talked about music and movies, and I found out that he was a singer. I remember him telling me that he'd sung for Queen Elizabeth herself. After a few weeks, he began to ask me more pointed questions. He asked me if I was in school, to which I replied, no. He asked me if I wanted to be, which I said, I think so, but I'm not quite sure what to study. He told me that he'd been a vocal instructor at Mohawk College and recommended that I check it out. I was leaning towards the accounting program at this time, but I had my reservations. Believe it or not, I didn't have Wi-Fi at home. I also didn't have a means of transportation to finish registering on campus. At the time, enrolling in college seemed like a pipe dream. But Michael didn't think so. He let me use his internet throughout the registration process. On multiple occasions, he drove me over 50 kilometers to the Fennel campus here to make sure I met all the requirements to start in time for January. In January of 2018, I took a leap of faith and began as an accounting student here at Mohawk. Michael's no longer with us today, but he taught me a great deal about faith. Because of Michael's faith in me and the support that he offered, I was able to start my post-secondary education here at Mohawk. By having faith in myself and putting in lots of hard work and leaning on others for support, I became an honors student and later president of our Students Association. When writing this speech, I thought of this story because of a quote I heard from a colleague of mine named Lily. She said, "Fear and faith are two sides of the same emotion, a belief in something yet to happen." I love this quote because it's a reminder of our agency in our lives, not just with our actions, but with our perspectives. A small change in outlook can have a tremendous change in outcome. So when you're at a crossroads, have faith in your decision-making skills. Think back to the first day you walked onto campus, and then think back to today. Remind yourself what you're capable of when you put your mind to something. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Believe in something that is yet to happen. Today's your day, and tomorrow will be too. Once again, congratulations from the Mohawk Students Association. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Sheldon. The Mohawk Students Association is a tremendous support to our students and a valued and true partner to Mohawk College. It is now my pleasure to introduce President Ron McCurley, who will now address Convocation.
Well, good morning, everyone, and a special welcome to all the family and friends that are joining us here this morning, either in the auditorium or on live streaming. We're delighted that you're here to help recognize the graduating class of 2019. And welcome, graduates, and congratulations on your accomplishment. Let's give you a big round of applause. Well done. Now, I'm guessing that all the graduates probably brought with them someone special here today, or maybe they're watching online. Getting to this point, I know, was a challenge for you, and most certainly you relied on the support of others to help you get there. Maybe it was family or friends or a professor or maybe even college staff. So think about, for a moment, all the people who have touched your lives up until this moment of time. All of them wanted to help you succeed, to accomplish what you have accomplished, and that feels like an accomplishment to them as well. We are so proud of you. So graduates, how about also giving a round of applause to everyone who helped get you to this important moment in your lives. Well, it really does take a community to get someone through to graduation. It's true in Hamilton, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, it is true around the world. For more than 15 years, I've had the fortunate ability to be involved in the governance of World Vision, which is a global relief and development organization. And one of the first things that World Vision does when they help address issues of deep poverty is that they build a school and they hire a teacher, providing the opportunity for people to learn and to develop skills. And in every case when they do that, the people in the community get involved with that and help support the students. World Vision may provide the resources, but community members also contribute in many different ways. Maybe they haul sand or water or help lay the bricks to construct the buildings. The community helps build the school, and that school improves the community in meaningful and very long-lasting ways. Mohawk College improves our community in meaningful and long-lasting ways as well. We were established more than 50 years ago to help train highly skilled graduates for the local area to work in local businesses, to succeed in their careers, and to contribute to society. Now, the college has continued to change and to grow to meet the community's needs, but our core mission remains the same today as it did when we became Mohawk College back in the 1960s. Community is the center of who we are and what we do at Mohawk. And community is not defined by the buildings or the theater or the roads or the infrastructure. It's not a city or a town or a subdivision. Community is defined by people, by relationships, and by service. Mohawk is a community college, and Mohawk itself is a community. While you studied and you trained here with us, you made new friends and created new relationships. You started building your Mohawk community from the day you joined us on day one orientation. Friends are one important form of community. On the shelf in my office, there is a picture of 4 individuals. I'm one of them and 3 of my friends. One of the guys started in school with me in grade 1, another one in grade 4, and the last one joined us as a friend in grade 7. We live in all different cities now. The 4 of us still manage to get together a couple times a year. And those individuals are an important part of my personal community. And over the years, I've kept adding to that community of friends, growing it and strengthening it. But much of it stems from those early relationships. I encourage you to keep in touch with your classmates as you move through the next chapters of your life. Stay connected. Social media helps so much these days in order to do that. The friendships that you formed at Mohawk will help support and sustain you in your careers and in your lives. And even though you may end up in different cities, you might not see each other regularly, good friends can be there no matter where they are physically. Now, obviously, the concept of community extends far beyond our circle of friends. It extends beyond our neighborhoods, and it's much bigger than any one of us. You were introduced to that notion of community through service. If you joined the Campus 2 community program to work with local charities, if you were involved in a fundraising event on campus, if you filled out any part of your co-curricular record at any time during your Mohawk College career. Now, activities like those that many of you participated in help students learn how communities work, what kinds of supports are necessary, and how you can make a positive difference in the world. And you heard our speaker just moments ago talk about the difference she's been able to make in her world. Earlier this year, we lost an incredible Canadian who was known around the world for his dedication to building community. Early in his life, Jean Vanier saw that people with special needs were being marginalized and ignored by society. So he created an organization to engage and to empower them. That organization grew into a community known as L'Arche. And that community caught the attention of people around the world. Jean Vanier's legacy is a worldwide organization today that is in 38 countries on all 5 continents. Vanier saw a problem with society, something he believed should be corrected. He had a vision of what a better community and a better society should look like, how it should treat people with special needs. And he took the time and expended the energy, and he had the willpower to build a better community, the kind of community that he believed in and the kind of community he wanted to live in. Jean Vanier said one of the marvelous things about community is that it enables us to welcome and help people in a way that we couldn't as individuals. He recognized there's no such thing as a community of one, and that we can be better and do more together as we do these things together. Another amazing community builder, Coretta Scott King, said something very similar but in a different way. She's an American singer and author and activist and civil rights leader. And she said the greatness of a community is measured by the compassionate actions of its members. And I'm sure Jean Vanier would have agreed with her, and so do I. By the way, Coretta Scott King was the wife of Martin Luther King. Graduates, this is your day. You have accomplished a great deal to get to this point. And you have a great deal more to accomplish now that you have your diplomas or certificates in hand. Your future will likely hold a new job, perhaps in a new location, where you'll no doubt be making new friends. Your lives are going to get extremely busy with work and home and family and all the important things that fill our lives each and every day. With your credential, you will have new opportunities, and you will have new responsibilities as well. One thing that will be less obvious, however, perhaps, is that the moment you receive your diploma or certificate, your role in the community changes. As a student, you have enjoyed supports all around you. I know you recognize this. I heard the applause that you gave to the people that helped get you to this important milestone in your life. We live in an amazing country. In fact, Canada was recently ranked #1 country to live in the world for quality of life. We have access to world-class education, high-quality health care, and believe it or not, this is a pretty rare combination in this world, but it comes at a cost to all of us. Before you arrived at Mohawk, you were in other schools. You were involved in other activities and sports and arts and community programs. At every stage, in every situation, people gave of themselves to help you along the way. Yes, for sure, you did the work to get you here today, and you faced unique challenges along the way. And this moment is truly yours to cherish. But the community was there to support you along the way. They had your back. And now it's your turn to be part of the community that helps make Canada work. So my challenge to you is this: as you focus your attention on your career and your family and your friends, please don't forget about the community. Take some time in the next couple of days to really think about the people who helped you grow into the person that you have become today. Maybe it was a teacher, or a coach, a counselor, a mentor, a family member, whoever it was someone who cared enough to give of their time and their expertise and their advice and their support. Take a moment to thank them for the role that they've played in your life and in your success. And then please take some time in the coming weeks to think about how you can give back to the community that supported you. What expertise can you share with the people around you? What other resources could you offer? Can you help a child learn to play a sport? Can you bake a batch of cookies for a charity bazaar? And by the way, if you're baking, chocolate chip is my favorite flavor. What do you see around you in the world that you want changed? Who needs your help? Jean Vanier and Coretta Scott King had a vision for a better society, a better community, and they took action to make their visions a reality. So make this the community that you want to live in, the Canada that you're proud to call home. Your contribution can be as big or small as you can manage, but please do get engaged. This is part of your time, an opportunity to start to give back, and the options for you are limitless. I wish you the very best for the bright future that you will create. Go forward on your journey, and please remember the community that supported you all along the way. And in return, help create the change and the community that you want to be in this world. Finally, please know that Mohawk College will always be part of your community, and we'll be here if you ever need us. To the graduating class of 2019, congratulations and Godspeed.
Good morning. My name is Deborah Calarco, and as acting registrar, it's my privilege to introduce the most important part of this ceremony. Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. As each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a lyre pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a lyre pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that they are joining the international community of scholars. Vice President Paul Armstrong will place the Mohawk lyre pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and they will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as they cross the stage. President McCurley, I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining hereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Brain Disorders Management, Omobolade Aretunji. Honors. Kylie Banky, honors. Tanvi Hitesh Bogawala, honors. Brenna Bomberry, honors. Sabrina Kramer-Marion, honors. Allison Cupido, honors. Maria Angelica Diaz Johnson. Andrea DiToro, honors. Omnia Elamin. Aline Ferreira de Rocha, honors. Fozia Iqbal, honors. Emily Mason, honors. Anmol Nanda, honors. Ibtisam Omar. Christopher Palios, honors. Anmol Patel, honors. Janisa Patmanathan, honors. Stephanie Parada, honors. Sabrina Pazabon, honors. Robin Quinn, honors. Bridget Rebo, honors. Anojin Satunalingam, honors. Hannah Scott, honors. Tiffany Verbanchich, honors. Amy Wynia, honors. Nora Young. Child and Youth Care, Victoria Boker. Chelsea Provo. Early Childhood Education, Sarah Brunton, honors. Jennifer Butler, honors. Also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Deborah Chamutu. Natasha Cirillo, honors. Also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Nicole Deagle Petrie. Michelle Gorda, honors. Also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Laura Henderson. Kathleen Kaufman, honors. Harinderjeet Kaur. Gagan Ladar. Amber Laterno, honors. Also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Erin McDonnell, honors. Jasmine Carr Mann. Fatma Momand. Latifa Momand. Courtney Maury, honors. Clarissa Nordine, honors. Catherine Pino Jordan. Nicole Raposo. Dana Rath, honors. Also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Kainat Razak, honors. Also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Alexa Spadorcia. Shannon Staten, honors. Amanda Troizzi, honors. Asharina Iako. Educational support, Cassandra Peppard, honors. Mental health and disability management, Cora Bartlett, honors. Kiana Benassi, honors. Thank you. James Barani. Joanna Derek Christian, honors. Kristen Hubbard, honors. Alyssa Kretko, honors. Tejas Kumar, honors. Anju Matthew. Lauren McClinton, honors. Shanley McClellan, honors. Kiati Panchal, honors. Catherine Robb, honors. Wafa Saleh, honors. Jennifer Van, honors. Kristen Wah, honors. Child and Youth Worker, Oliver Guadarrama. Jordana Lester. Child Development Practitioner, Victoria Edmonds. Stacy Ann Martin. Emily McKenna. Developmental Service Worker, Rena Bimbara. Community and Justice Services, Mason McCreath. Amy Tuck, Honors. Police Foundations, Donik Bachiri. David Turnbull. Protection, Security, and Investigation, Sloan Taylor. Social Service Worker, Tabitha Terry. Sarah Vance. Occupational Therapist Assistant and Physiotherapist Assistant, Crystal Ashley. Alexandra Bizignani. Shauna Marie Boss. Brianne Burns. Madison Chrysler. Leah DeVries. Sarah Dunn. Elizabeth Gregg. Elena Coppolar. Vanessa Magnoni. Jessica Nielsen. Jessica Nevin, Honors. Thank you. Abigail Pite. Michael Stanziani. Vivian Joy Tugai. Carissa Van Egmond. Alejandro Vasquez. Brianne Wolf. Wong Leguen, Pharmacy Technician. Jennifer Rezzo, Honors. Victoria Trombetta. Health, Wellness, and Fitness, Casey Hare. Gurleen Carr. Nicholas Musey. Massage Therapy, Regan Armstrong. Sage Bell. Chloe Boss. Maria DeBoer, honors. Alexandria Del Conte. Katie Dowling, honors. Allison Drager. Julia Dunn, honors. Carly Guthrie. Amber Hunink. Emilia James, honors. Jenna Johnston. Danielle Camps, honors. Chelsea Leclerc. Thanks. Kai Linger. Brooke Lauersa. Sarah Ongarato, honors. Alec Papiani. Vraj Kumar Chirag Kumar Patel. Chetna Ramasur, honors. Thanks. Hannah Suko, honors. Heather Turner. Melissa Viveros, honors. Recreation Therapy, Charlene DeVries, honors. Shannon Hampton, honors. Jacqueline Johnston. Jessica Korhovietz. Erica Cutlenberg, honors. Kirsten McClellan, honors. Haley McTaggart, honors. Jacqueline Mindra. Amy Mitzi, honors. Kathleen Monahan, honors. Dawn Remigio, honors. Sarah Renner. Hannah Silvestro, honors. Personal support worker, Omolola Adendrian. Jesna Elsa Alex. Gursimran Kaur Bajwa. Melisa Kayabyab. Ashley Delangis. Chloe Espiritu. Leah Forrest, honors. Sharika Gordon. Suzanne Irvin. Alexis Kennedy. Jennifer Lapierre. Kayla McKelvey. Sandra Yvette Meja de Lemus. Nicole Pacheco. Ruti Kaban Banubai Patel. Denise Chelsea Peralta, honors. Alicia Roussel. Robert Stewart. Marita Thomas. Alexander Watt. Also graduating this morning, Olivia Krasinski, honors. Mariam Shahid, honors. Jane Hines. Tahira Jabin, honors. Ravneet Kaur Manan. Jarnail Singh. Natasha Arndt, honors. Ellen Cole, honors. Gina Kim, honors. Rehab Mahgoub, honors. Dinu Antoni. Pankti Bhavan Barsha Kawala. Junchen Gao. Divyanshi Julka. Abhijit Kaur. Paramjit Kaur. Drashti Nilesh Patel. Satwant Singh Bath. Simran Heer. Maninderjeet Kaur. Parveen Kaur. Pawandeep Kaur. Jagpreet Kaur Sandhu. The last graduate this morning is Ron Patrick Corpus.
Good morning. As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of our entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We're so proud of what you've all accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you'll continue to do as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk grads. And now you will be welcomed into an alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met the high standards of conduct and learning. So graduates, could I please ask you to stand? In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as a local and global citizen, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and finally contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you can be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations. So I invite you to be seated again, please.
Hello, my name is Meg Houghton, and I'm the Associate Vice President of Student Services. I'm pleased to present an Outstanding Achievement Award to a graduate of the Massage Therapy Program. This student has been described as an outstanding learner and athlete who excelled at being a leader in sport and academics. From the beginning of her studies, she was a source of inspiration for her peers, successfully juggling the demands of an intense health studies program with an equally demanding varsity athletics schedule. A role model to fellow athletes, this student celebrated many achievements, particularly in 2017-18, when she received the following recognitions. It's a long list. Mohawk's Outstanding Female Athlete, Women's Volleyball MVP, the OCAA Second Team All-Star, and she received the OCAA All-Academic Award. In a Canadian context that same year, she was also named the CCAA National Scholar and a CCAA All-Canadian. Always willing to help others, this student served as a peer tutor and was an active volunteer with the Mohawk Students Association and Habitat for Humanity. She continues to be involved with the college as the assistant coach for the Mohawk women's volleyball team. Please join me in congratulating Danielle Camps. Danielle, would you please come forward?
Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2019. One more round of applause. Please join me in thanking the musicians for providing today's music. A warm round of applause for Dusty McHale and the Mohawk College Band. I would also like to acknowledge the voice of Convocation that was coming to name all the names perfectly, Mohawk College alumni of the radio broadcasting program and Weather Network broadcaster Chris May. Chris, Where are you? Graduates, family, and friends are all invited to a reception being held in the Joyce Center for Partnership and Innovation, located in the EA wing. When you leave the auditorium, please follow the arrows on the floor to lead you to the reception area. Graduates will return downstairs immediately following the ceremony and will then join their family and friends at the reception. During the reception, a special area has been set up where graduates can put on a gown and a lyre pipe for photographs with family and friends. Audience, please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the theater. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.